Villains? Come on in, take off your shoes, sit down, have a drink or a smoke, cure what ails ya. Welcome to Villainous Cinema, the YouTube series. I am your host, Evan Landon. I am joined once again by Pepe from Mexico. Pepe.
Hola, a very dramatic entrance. I was not expecting that.
I know. And Nikki from Costa Rica. This is Villainous Cinema, where we do rumors and forecasts and breakdowns, film breakdowns of movies that you've seen. Tonight, we are going to do a breakdown of January 2022. We fucking made it.
Well, we have not made it yet.
Nikki's
We still
not
have
applauding.
we still have a week, so let's hope
Can
we
you
make
applaud? Come on, Nikki. Come on. Clap your hand.
it.
Nothing?
Golf clap.
All right. There we are. Just to remember, we are a listener-supported podcast supported by people just like you. If you need to, smash that donate button and give to Villainous Cinema so that we can keep the lights on around here. And if you do like to partake in the monetarily ways, just go ahead and subscribe to the channel and have a talk with us. Drop a comment in the legion below. And or visit our Patreon account, in which case you can, and we will be giving things out to some of our Patreon subscribers. They will be in the mail as well. And if you don't want to, follow us on YouTube, which is here. Follow us on Facebook, which is there. Follow us on Instagram, which is there. Or follow me on Twitter at Evan Landon, which is fine. In which case, you get to see some of my really corny lines, and I get 170 characters, so it's not really
doing a Rubik triangle, not a Rubik cube.
I mean, or if you want to, email us with your suggestions at villainouscinema@gmail.com. Now we got that out of the way. Let's just jump into what the fuck is going on with January of 2022 as far as movies go. Are you guys ready?
I am ready.
You guys wearing the same shit? Are you guys wearing the same shit?
No, what are you talking about? This is a new recording.
Nikki, did you wash that shirt?
What?
Did you wash your shirt? You're wearing the same shirt.
No, I'm not.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
Yeah, the book. Inside joke. All right, here we go. Coming out on Saturday, January 1st, 2022, Harry Potter's 20th anniversary return to Hogwarts. This is a retrospective. A special 20th anniversary return to Hogwarts will tell an enchanting, making a story throughout new in-depth interviews and cast conversations by fans on a magical first-person journey through one of the most beloved film franchises of all time. Are you guys going to show up for that?
What?
It's on HBO. I might take a peek at it. Now, Harry Potter is making money out of many things. I mean, they have this game show. What is it? Howard's Tournament of Houses.
No. It's I saw that. They had this. They had the one that was like totally the House of Hogwarts, I think it was, right? And it was like this thing. I think Hufflepuff won at the end. I might not be right about that. Ravenclaw did not, because I'm a Ravenclaw.
So that was a one-time only, or is it a running game show for that?
I don't know. Helen Mirren was in it, so I could watch her forever.
Yeah, it was nicely chosen, and I think there was participation for other actors in that. This is the Harry Potter franchise making the most out of it. I agree, they're doing good on that one. I might take a glimpse. I'm not a big Harry Potter fan. I do enjoy a couple of books, but not a big fan.
There is another movie coming out called The 355. Now, this one I've seen a lot for. So I want to just jump into this. From what I understand, this is supposedly a lot of. Nikki's already checked out. So no. So here we go. Let me give you the exact definition. When a top secret weapon falls into mercenary hands, wild card CIA agent Mace Brown, Oscar-nominated actress Jessica Chastain will need to join forces with rival badass German agent Marie Diane Kruger from In the Fate, former MI6 ally and cutting-edge computer specialist Kajia Lupita Nyong'o. Oh man, that's gonna be hard to do.
Lupita Nyong'o.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, Khadija and
Holy
Lupita
hell.
Nyong'o. It's
Holy hell, that's a fucking weird name.
Mexican born.
Okay. A skilled Colombian psychologist, Gracia, that's Penelope Cruz, on a lethal breakneck mission to retrieve it, while also staying one step ahead of a murderous woman, Lin Mi Sheng, played by Bing Bang.
Man,
Bing Bing Fan?
we are having some issues in there.
Oh, yeah. Who is tracking their every move? As the action rockets around the globe, from the cafes to Paris, Paris, to the markets of Morocco, to the wealth and glamour of Shanghai, the quartet of women will forge a tenuous loyalty that could project or protect the world or get them killed.
Besides the dramatic reading of the synopsis, I think there is a good cast on that movie. Marion Cotillard, you were mentioning Penelope Cruz, Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh, okay.
So I think it's interesting. I don't know about the plot.
I don't know. I saw the trailer for that movie. It looks like it's gonna suck. To be honest. Even though I really do like some of the actresses.
Now that's the thing. It's mainly the actresses as a main character from each of their countries participating for this. So interesting take that it's all the women taking the main roles in there. So,
But what's odd though is some of the women in this movie are not from those countries. That's something to be said. So they're good actors. Sorry. Is it actors now? Actresses? No. Who gets the award? Who gets the golden statue? Who cares? The Legend of La Llorona. Hey, Pepe. What's up?
how you doing? Keep it moving.
You know about this? You know about this one?
I know La Llorona, and that's a fairy tale that they tell you to go to bed early, but that's about it.
That's it?
Not. Yep.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you about the legend of La Llorona. It's a malevolent spirit bent on vengeance. It stalks young family visiting Mexico. Andrew, Carly, and their son Danny travel to an isolated hacienda in Mexico for a much-needed vacation. As they enter the town, signs showing missing children set an ominous tone. The family learns of the legend of La Llorona, the evil spirit of a distraught another, who lurks near the water's edge and strikes fear into the hearts of anyone who sees her. La Llorona torments her family and this family mercilessly, snatching Danny and trapping it. Pretty much, we're just. Why are they telling us the entire story?
Because that's about it. I'm not looking forward for that one.
Well, Danny Trejo's in it, so might be pretty good.
No, not for me. I've heard that shit before. I mean, who in Latin America hasn't heard of the Legend of La Llorona?
I don't know. It's had a couple of movies, so I'm
They've
not really
done
entirely sure why
several
they would make
different
another La Llorona.
film
I th-
adaptations.
I think it's mostly in Mexico where it started and knows about La Llorona.
What?
I think it's only Mexico that it's on that legend.
No, that's all throughout like Latin America.
Really?
Fuck yeah.
I did not know that.
That's like a legend in Costa Rica.
All
Wow.
okay. So
Like,
moving on. Here we go.
but
All
like
right.
fucking, I don't
Also
know.
this week. Also
Nobody
this
really
week.
knows where it started. Like in Latin America.
So there's
Somebody
this other
appropriated.
movie. There's this other movie called The Kindred, and it's not rated. And so I like whenever something's not rated, I'm like, yeah, okay. They don't know what the fuck to do with this. In which case, I'm automatically into it, right? Because
It's just an awful way to
our
see
PG
movies.
system is so wild. Believe it or not. Anyways, you got like a couple of action movies. You got American Siege, The Commando, but this one actually sounds a little bit more cool. It's called The Kindred, and it's not rated yet. So, after her father's suicide, a young mother investigates what led to his death. But when she is haunted by spirits and unearths an unsolved mystery from 30 years ago, she discovers a dark family history that could prove deadly for a child. I don't know any of these people. Starring Blake Harrison, April Pearson, James Cosmo. That looks really cool. That's just me. Anyways, moving on to January 11th. That is coming out on Netflix. It is a horror movie. It's called Breeder. I'm a huge fan of this movie, by the way. Also not rated. Both these movies. Okay. So it concerns women being abducted by biohacking experiments. One woman, Mia, begins to work out the truth. Can she escape from this nightmare? Then you have Old Strangers, also not rated. Sarah, Michael, and Danny try to rekindle the spark of their youth, only to be confronted with the harsh realities of other relationships. Just beyond their reunion, in the deep woods, there is something otherworldly growing and feeding on their pain. Cool.
So January is gonna be full of
Breeder
horror.
and Old Strangers are gonna be fucking so good.
No.
Mm-mm.
Most definitely
No?
they're
You
not
don't
gonna
think
be
so?
good.
Not my take.
Whatever. Let's move on to something more fathomable or something more happy. Called the Eternals, part of the Marvel Universe. What's up, Marvel? MCU. Sticking their heads out. Right, so
So
the Eternals.
this is that. Let me check all the boxes for all the minorities that we need to be including in our movies that we haven't so far, isn't it? Because Salma
Is it?
Hayek and we have this.
Does this encompass everything we've been doing the entire time? Okay.
I think that's the case, isn't it? These are
Isn't
all
it?
of the
I feel like it is.
Salma Hayek, uh, Gemma Chan, Kumaji Nanjiani. It's like, let me check all of the boxes.
There's a lot in this one. Okay, so coming out Wednesday, January 12th. Couple of weeks away, my friends. The Eternals is a Marvel movie. I don't know if you know this from the trailers that you've been sent. They exist.
Seems like one.
Okay.
Anyways, the Eternals begin millions years ago. when the cosmic beginnings beings known as the Celestials genetically experiment on humans. Woo! Creating a superpowered and near immortal being, and a more monstrous offshoot known as the Deviants. The two races move behind the scenes throughout human history, whilst also engaging in cosmic power plays. Among the Eternals are Ikuris.
Icarus.
Ikura? That's like
Icarus.
a salmon. The salmon egg. Ikura? It's sushi. No. The Ikuris. Fueled by cosmic energy. Cersei, who relishes amongst the human beings, and then Athena, often mistaken for the Greek goddess Athena.
Athena, yeah. Really?
What? That's not a sentence. What the hell? Anyways, it stars Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, Richard Madden, Ryan Firpo, Gemma Chan, and Kit Harington from Game of Thrones.
How old is Angelina and how is her health to be jumping off?
I mean, she's got at
cliffs and
least got to
things?
get like, I mean, she's at least 20 years old with the help of CGI.
Yeah, don't mind CGI, but whenever she's talking, you can tell
And
that
John Voight's daughter. Have you seen John Voight?
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
Fucking Angelina's old now.
She's not that old, by the way. 46. I'm sorry. She's lived.
She's
let's not talk about
pretty old.
Let's not talk
and
about the
she's
heir
not
apparent.
that good. I mean, like, she's never been that good of an actress.
She's supposed to be Athena.
I don't know what they're doing over there, but
Anyways,
Checking all the boxes.
This same day,
Same.
there's a movie called Belle.
I saw the movie. I saw the trailer in the movie.
Susu.
what's it about?
Suzu? Sorry, Suzu. It's a little bit more. It's an animation. So, Suzu is a very shy, everyday high school student living in a rural village. For years, she has only been a shadow of herself. But when she enters you, a massive virtual world, she escapes into her online persona as Belle, a gorgeous and globally beloved singer. One day, her concert is interrupted by a monstrous creature chased by vigilantes. As their hunt escalates, Suzu embarks on an emotional and epic quest to uncover the identity of the mysterious beast and to discover her true self-worth in the world where you can be anyone. You saw this?
Yeah, I was on the movie theater to watch The Matrix, and it looked nice
saw
on
The
the
Matrix?
screen.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw The Matrix. Yeah, yeah.
What'd you think?
It's not the show, so I think it's very good for an animated movie to be shown in the big screen. It has very good effects, similar to what I saw on Spider-Verse, the Spider-Man animated movie. So it look interesting. It's a lot like the old Chikihiro and all of those. So if you're into anime, that might be your trick. The story is interesting.
Like the animation's good?
Yeah, very well done. Very well placed.
Cool.
The Beast
All the
is
anime freaks
interesting.
would love it then.
Yeah. If you're
There's a
into
lot
it,
of anime freaks. It's
Yep.
crazy. Could be good.
Hmm.
All right. What do you think, Nick?
What, Belle? Not sure.
We are not, and I'm not gonna watch it, but we might not be the target audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
I mean, I might check it out, but like, I'll definitely not see it in the theater.
Word. All right, so here we go. This is where the fucking whole shit starts to take a fucking shitload. All right. Coming out on January 14th, 2022. This is a couple of weeks away, by the way. We have Scream. Have you guys ever seen this movie?
Hello, Sydney.
Okay. A sequel to the ones that have already come out.
No, you dipshit. It's a fucking remake.
Oh God.
But it's not a remake.
Is it
It's a
going from the-
reboot.
It is reboot something because it's same cast, older, 25
gets
years
worse.
after.
It gets worse throughout the year, my friends. It gets worse.
What?
But
Hey,
we're tackling January.
But they're using the same cast.
David Arquette.
They're
Uh,
also remaking a lot of movies. that we
Corny
love.
Corny Cox with a mask of latex on top of her that looks like Corny Cox and like with lips like it's ugly, man. She looks ugly.
There we go. This is the synopsis. Coming out January 14th, 2 weeks from now, for all of you that, or 2 weeks from whenever you saw this. What else? Scream, rated R. 25 years after a streak of brutal murders shocked the quiet town of Woodsboro, a new killer has donned the ghost face mask and begins targeting a group of teenagers to resurrect some of the town's deadliest past. There is no Nev Campbell, there is no David Arquette, there is no Courtney Cox.
Okay.
No, there
There
is.
was a TV show that was made about this. Too.
No, but they are in this movie.
They might be. I mean, unless they're killed, I honestly don't care. Like the Halloween Kills movie. Okay, I saw that.
Uh-huh.
I fucking watched that movie. Anthony Michael Hall from The Breakfast Club played Paul Rudd. What are you doing? Like, what is happening to our world?
Well,
It's just
doing
wasted.
remakes and reboots.
I'll have a talk about this with everybody. Anyways, there's a better movie that's coming out. It's called Hotel Transylvania. Transformania.
Are you sure that's a better movie?
Drac and the pack are back. Like you've never seen them before. In Hotel Transylvania. Transformania.
This
Reunite
is
with
gonna
your
be that
favorite monsters for an all-out adventure that presents Drac with his most terrifying task yet. When Van Helsing, mysterious invention, the monster-fornication ray,
The monster
goes
what?
haywire.
Monster
Some-
fornication? What?
Monster-fication? Oh, monster-fication. Right.
What the?
Hell, I'm reading that
It's
wrong. Could you
Ah.
imagine?
I think that would be something better to watch. Transfer if you
No,
instead
no.
of
We're not.
if
We're
it
not
was
doing the drive-in stuff.
if it was instead of Drac that it was a drag, that would be funny. Transfermania, I don't know, man.
All right. Monsterification Ray. Sorry, it says lip ring. It goes haywire. And Drac, and his monster pals are all transformed into humans. And Johnny becomes a monster. And the new mismatched bodies Drac stripped his powers, and an exuberant Johnny, loving life as a monster, must team up and race across the globe to find a cure before it's too late. And before they drive each other crazy with help from Mavis? Mavis? Mavis. And the hilariously human Drac Pack. The heat is on. To find a way to switch themselves back before their transformations become permanent. Thoughts?
Next. I think if we're starting the year with these movies, it's not looking good.
I will talk about this one now, because I did see some trailers for this. It's called The Tragedy of Macbeth. It stars Denzel Washington.
Oh, this one's
Joel-
interesting.
Yeah, Brendan Gleeson. It seems really fucking good, and it's
this
after
is
being convicted,
directed
after
by
being convinced. This is just what they say. After being convinced by 3 witches, a Scottish lord sets out to become the king of Scotland. That's all that they're gonna tell you, and the Tragedy of Macbeth looks really fucking good.
yeah.
First thing that I loved out of the trailer is that it's black and white.
This picture is going to be directed by Joel Cohen alone.
Yep.
Alone? No Ethan.
Nope.
No Ethan.
Just him.
No shit.
And it's an Apple TV
And-
production.
He's actually in the movie. Dude.
Who? Denzel?
Joel
Yes.
Cohen's actually in the movie.
Oh, okay.
That's us.
Probably a minor role.
Well,
Cameo.
maybe.
Yeah, and it's
Holy
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting
So
that it's
fun.
shot in black and white.
Yeah.
It will be.
That'd be cool.
This is something that I saw before. It's called Shattered. And this movie is pretty wild. Let's just say. Get back in. So this movie is about an after lonely. Okay, hold on. Let me start over. Hold on. After lonely tech millionaire Chris from Shameless encounters charming, sexy Sky. Sounds like a stripper. Passion grows between them, and when he's injured, she quickly steps in as his nurse. But Sky's odd behavior makes Chris suspect that she is more sinister than her intentions, especially when Sky's roommate is found dead from mysterious causes. I saw the
Trailer.
yeah. That was a good one.
I don't know any of those actors that are listed.
Nah, me neither. That makes me even more interested. Okay, so here's another one. Oh man, the Arctic Void. Can we talk about this? I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. The Arctic Void. It reminds me of my favorite movie of all time, which is John Carpenter's remake of The Thing. When almost everyone vanishes from a tourist ship in the Arctic, fear becomes the master for the 3 who remain. Forced ashore and alone in their elements, the men deteriorate in body and mind, with the clock now ticking on their survival. In the end, a dark truth emerges that forces them to ally or perish. That's gonna be Arctic Void. In which case, I'm definitely gonna watch that. You guys don't have to. I know you guys don't like the. Let's go with January 21st. What's happening? The King's Daughter.
Okay.
King Louis, the
16th?
14th?
No, 14th.
14th.
Yeah.
Is that 14th? Is that 14th?
Yeah, 14th.
King Louis the 14th. Quest for immortality leads him to capture a mermaid's life force, but his immovable will is challenged when his long-hidden illegitimate daughter forms a bond with this magical creature. What the fuck is this?
Exactly. That's the one that you chose to read.
The King's Daughter. It's a PG movie. I mean, it's not gonna be wild or like it's not gonna be.
Is it Disney?
It's gotta be, right? I mean, it's adventure
It's-
fantasy, but it's an adaptation, so it's not. It's not.
Original story. No wonder.
That's a wild one, man. But you also have Cyrano. We all know that one. Cyrano, reimagining the timeless tale of a heartbreaking love triangle. In Man, ahead of his time, Cyrano de Bergerac, played by Peter Dinklage. Oh, no way!
That is an interesting take.
That is cool.
Cyrano is being played by a dwarf.
Tyrion, yeah.
So that's
Dazzles, whether with ferocity, wordplay, at a verbal joust, or with brilliant swordplay in a duel. But convinced that his appearance renders him unworthy of love of a devoted friend, the luminous Roxanne, played by Haley Bennett. Cyrano has yet to declare his feelings for her, and Roxanne has fallen in love at first sight. With Christian!
Okay.
PG-13.
it's an old story that is gonna be remade. It's interesting that they're doing it with Peter Dinklage to use his wordplay as the thing to convince this beautiful woman. So according to the pictures, look, that's the only
I mean, it might be
interesting
good.
thing.
It might be good.
He's good. He's good.
God, so many in this. I will give this one. Okay. I'll give this a little nod. Okay.
Which is
Okay. It's called War Hunt. And it's got Mickey Rourke in it. So, and it's rated R. So, War Hunt. In 1945, a U.S. military cargo plane loses control and violently crashes behind enemy lines in the middle of the German Black Forest. Immediately, ruthless Major Johnson sends a squad of his bravest soldiers on a rescue mission to retrieve the top secret material the plane was carrying, led by Sergeant Brewer and Walsh. I don't know these guys. The soldiers venture deep into the forest near the crash site. They soon discover hanged Nazi soldiers and other dead bodies being ancient magical symbols.
very.
Suddenly, their compasses fail. I feel like they're just telling us the movie, right? So suddenly their compasses fail, their perceptions twist, and straying from the group leads to profound horror as they are attacked by a powerful supernatural force, fighting for their sanity and struggling to survive. They must uncover the shocking truth behind the force before the Nazis and do everything they can to remove all evidence it ever existed, even at the cost of their own lives. This might be the movie that I picked.
I don't think
No.
it was just a little bit far away from Nazi zombies and things like that.
They just told me everything that happens in the movie, so I'm already in. So War Hunt, yeah. Let's pick that one. All right. After that, holy shit, we need to talk about this one. Redeeming Love. It's PG-13. Comes out on January 22nd. It's based on the best-selling novel by Francine Rivers. Redeeming Love is a powerful... Don't wave it away. It's a powerful story.
It's a Hallmark movie.
It's a powerful story
It's-
of relentless love and perseverance as a young couple's relationship clashes with the harsh realities of the California gold rush of 1850.
What was the harsh realities?
The
Dysentery?
harsh realities of California gold rush of 1850.
Not taking showers in that time?
It's a life-changing story of the power of unconditional and all-consuming love.
Like, is this really a Hallmark movie?
No, but it sounds like it. It's terrible.
It's really
Like-
bad.
These are
Honey,
movies
I
that-
love you.
These are movies that
But
are
you
coming.
stink. There is no toothpaste at this era, and I wish I could kiss you. What are the harsh realities? People died like at 20 out of a
Hell
flu
yeah,
or
man.
something.
The Dust Bowl. Did you ever hear about that? Fuck. What a wild time.
This is
You ever
interesting
hear
because
about Little House on the Prairie? What a
Anyway, let's move on.
crazy-ass world that
Pass.
was.
Next movie. Next.
Could you imagine finding love?
Next.
All right, anyways, the next movie coming out the same day is called Brazen. Prominent mystery writer and crime expert Grace hurries back to her family home in Washington, D.C. because her estranged sister summons her. When her sister is killed and her double life as a webcam performer is revealed, Grace ignores the warning of cool head detective Ed and gets involved in the case. Alyssa Milano's in it, so I'll watch it.
Anyway.
Anyways, all right, here we go.
Alyssa Milano's in it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
let's
shit.
move on. Next.
that's where this came from.
Fucking next.
Alyssa,
fucking, she sucked back then.
Man.
She sucks now.
Man,
Okay?
I thought
Next.
you were 8 when you
This
did
is
that.
a good one. This is a good one. Okay. It's called The Fallout. This comes out on January 27th. I did see actually trailer for this. A high school student navigates the emotional fallout she experienced in the wake of a high school tragedy. Relationships with her family, friends, and view on the world are forever altered. That's a good one. Anyways, all right, let's move on to Friday, January 28th, and let's wrap this fucking month up. Morbius! The
Okay.
Marvel movie no one asked for.
Okay.
Oh, I remember. This
That
is
one with Jared Leto.
Yeah, I remember it because of Jared Leto. Yep.
Jared
Yeah,
Leto gets to play essentially a
Spoilers.
Morbius.
He's actually in the Spider-Verse.
In which one?
The last one, No Way Home.
Ah, okay.
Oh, we didn't get a chance to cover that one. Anyways,
No, don't worry.
Morbius is coming out almost right after that. Anyways, so Jared Leto's Morbius. Oh, hold on. Let me do it the right way. Okay. Dangerously ill with a rare blood disorder and determined to save others suffering from the same fate, Dr. Morbius attempts a desperate gamble. What at first appears to be a radical success, soon
Whatever. Next.
itself is a remedy potentially worse than the disease.
Does these characters do exist, or they did it just for him? I don't know.
Morbius is you gotta like read like all the Spider-Man. Like he's a villain, but he's made out to be an anti-hero now because now Jared Leto is being able to portray.
Whatever.
Jared Leto sucks, dude.
No, he doesn't.
Good.
But this movie is gonna suck.
Next.
Next.
Anyways, the Ice Age adventures of Buckwild. Buck goes on an adventure in the dinosaur world with Crash and
Oh
Eddie.
God, another one.
So
You know how
is it
many Ice Age movies there are?
is it Ice Age? The Ice Age?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, the only thing that is interesting, Simon Pegg is in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Well, here
Buck.
we go. Here's another one. This one's not rated. It's called Clean. It has RZA and Adrian Brody, so it might be pretty good.
Huh.
A garbage collector,
Oh,
Adrian
yeah.
Brody.
This is
Sucked
that movie
in-
that Adrian Brody produced himself. Yeah. No, fucking whatever.
Well, it's got RZA from the Wu-Tang Clan. And I
Yeah,
don't
but
know
it's
if
like
Scott for
Adrian
that.
Brody being tough action, but fucking still dramatic thing going on. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
Why are you hating on Adrian Brody so hard?
He's good,
I like him.
but he's the pianist. He's not Rambo.
He revitalized that Predators, which, by the way, Predators is coming. There's a new Predator movie coming out. I
Anyway,
haven't got to that yet. Okay.
he
Anyways,
looks okay.
Adrian Brody is looking very slim and showing off his guns in the trailer. So I don't think he looks anything like a bad guy.
Yeah.
nah, I'll take Adrian Brody every day of the week. Anyway, a garbage collector, Adrian Brody, is sucked into the orbit of a local crime boss and must face the violence of his past to find redemption in his bloody thrill ride. Clean. That might be really cool. It's not rated, so that's immediately where my head goes. The Keen. Alicia Silverstone's back.
Bad next.
There's a terror paradise when Jolene and Kyle, James Tupper, arrive at a remote seaside villa in Vietnam for a romantic getaway. A torrential storm descends, reducing the villa to more than a raft and sweeping the young couple out to sea. Suddenly, another danger appears. A school of great white sharks! With her injured husband watching helplessly, Belle must battle the deadly predators alone in this tense thriller that rides an unrelenting wave of terror.
So that's where we start wrong. It says Alicia Silverstone, and
Yeah.
then says young couple.
Yeah. No.
So it's not properly portrayed first because it's not aged accordingly. And then second, she's gonna fight
I'm just
a
giving what they
swarm of white sharks.
No,
What
this
are-
is bad. When
What are we
you're
talking about?
like, whatever.
Why is this now
Next.
like at the top of my
Man.
list?
The
This
month
thing's
and
awful.
the year it's starting ugly. Wow.
Anyway.
Dude, this is all in 1 month. So let's end it off with a good one. Here we go.
No,
Yeah,
This will be the last. This is the end.
Can't wait. Let's see.
It's called Sundown.
Okay.
Neil and Elise Bennett, Tim Roth and Charlotte Gainsbourg. I'm not sure how to say her name. Gainsbourg. Charlotte Gainsbourg.
Mm-hmm.
So Tim Roth and Charlotte. I'll watch anything with Tim Roth in it.
Fuck yeah.
Are the core of a wealthy family on vacation in Mexico. Pepe!
Yeah, terrible movie. I can tell you from there.
With younger members Colin and Alexa. Samuel Bartolome and Albertine Koenig McMillan. That's a fucking long name. Anyways, until a distant emergency cuts their trip short when one relative disrupts the family's tight-knit order. Simmering tensions rise to the force in the super suspenseful jolt from writer-director Michelle Franco. It's called Sundown. Thoughts?
I love Tim Roth. I'm not sure about this movie though.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna end it for January.
Who's
So.
the director you said?
Michelle Franco.
No idea.
Never heard of him.
He did. Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, no, he's not on my spectrum.
So what are you
Yeah.
watching, Evan, from all of these wonderful movies that are coming in 2 weeks?
Nothing.
I'm glad you asked that, Pepe.
January, I'd rather not watch movies.
Nikki,
It-
what do you want? What
it is
Nikki, what do you
terrible.
watch? No,
I'm
the better
not
question
watching
is what is Nikki
anything
watching?
from January.
Out of all these movies that I described to you that are coming out, and there's a lot of them, what is your pick?
I'm not watching any of them.
Are you watching the Betty White one?
I'll just hang back until February.
It's if I had a gun to my head and somebody made me watch something of what you described, I think I looked at either Scream or what was the other one? Because in Scream it's seeing all these old actors trying to make more money because they cannot pay their own excesses. Like seeing David Arquette try to act again. Now he's a wrestler. So I'll just watch it just to bash on that movie. And the other one was this one with Peter Dinklage.
Okay.
Cyrano.
Right on.
Those
Well,
are the only
okay.
one. But
I'm gonna shoot you all down with the tragedy of Macbeth.
Yeah.
That's the Denzel.
oh yeah,
Denzel
forgot
Washington
that
movie.
one. Yeah.
Tragedy.
That one's gonna win the pony, I think. That's me though. The trailers look amazing.
Yeah.
Just like I said, like that one might win the pony as far as January comes around, because like everyone's releasing all these fucking movies and none of them make sense. Like they're all just like scattershot. I was like, yeah, like we have all these in our film canister. Let's shoot them out now. I don't think February is gonna be much better, but I would go with the tragedy of Macbeth because fuck. I mean, even though it's just got one Coen brother, one Coen brother is better than no Coen brothers. So,
One Coen brother is better than all of the other directors that are together in that
Jesus
list.
Christ,
Hey,
listen to what I said.
go break off onto his and do pictures on his own.
Yeah, a little bit more liberty and freedom to do whatever.
It's gonna be I think it's gonna be really trippy like that. The Green Knight was, and I still think the Green Knight was pretty cool. I still do. And we did pick the Green Knight, I think. Did we? Anyways, what else? All right. So, any sign offs? Pepe, you wanna give a sign off?
Please rewatch some of the older movies in January because there's nothing interesting besides besides the tragedy. But thanks for the invite. We'll be looking at you guys shortly again.
Oh my God.
Yes. Sounds about right. Peace. Thank you. Like, join, subscribe, all that jazz. Fucking, I don't know where it is. Somewhere down here. Down here.
We want to thank all you guys for actually getting through all these next movies that are coming out. We did not make these movies by the fucking way. Okay? So we did not do this. We're just talking about the movies that are coming out. Even though they sound terrible, some of them might be good. I mean, it's up to you, and you can comment on the list below, like share, subscribe, or anything like that. What you do, whatever it is that you do, enjoy the movies. Enjoy these movies because people went out there and made them. And despite what we think about the synopsis of these movies, they might actually be good. So, I've been wrong. How many times have I been wrong,
You may
Nicky?
not.
Not
How
in
many
this
times
case.
have I been right?
Yeah, that's easier to answer.
There's also that. But thank you so much, guys. I love you, villains. And I'll see you soon. Later.
Peace. Have fun.